Looks like evil's back. Suck on that, Harpo.
Hi, I'm Susan Layton with That's My Entertainment, and I'm sitting here talking to Ray Santiago. You might know him better as Pablito from Ash vs. Evil Dead, and Ariel Carver O'Neill, who plays Brandy, Ash's daughter. Hi, guys. Season 3 looks amazing. From the trailer, it looks great. Now, there's a new character, Dalton, played by Lindsay Ferris, and he seems to be very close with Kelly. Ray, is there any competition between him and Pablo, and how's the dynamic?
Well, there is no competition. At the end of the day, Pablo will get the girl. This season, we've got another girl on set, so maybe Pablo's going to take his time and decide who he wants, and Dalton can go suck it. I don't trust him, and I don't like that Dalton. I don't buy anything that comes out of his mouth because, as we know, anybody who tries to join the Ghost Beaters ultimately ends up turning evil or trying to kill us. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Basically, don't like him. Lindsay Ferris, awesome guy. Dalton, don't like him. And we'll get to see. We'll see where that goes this season for sure.
Well, you had mentioned that, there's a new girl, Brandy. So if there is a little bit of feeling between Pablo for Brandy, how is that going to affect your dynamic with Jefe?
Well, if there's one thing I've learned from the Jefe, it's to make no mistakes and to make no apologies. So I'm not sorry about it. I'm just going to do what I want. How about that? It's been 3 years of, learning from the Jefe, and I think it's time Pablo just, does whatever he wants.
So Pablo's going to school Jefe.
Wow. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but to be fair, I'll turn the dial down a little bit and stop playing, trying to be the tough guy. I actually think that I would get the Jefe's blessing. I think he sees that Pablo's a good guy. He knows I'm on the right side. He knows I would open the door and be a gentleman. So I think I'd get his blessing.
Okay. Now, Ariel, since you're new to the cast, and I remember watching you on the Build series at New York Comic Con, and you said that horror is not your favorite thing, and you binge watched the show in 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that being said, what was your process for creating the character of Brandy? Is there a little bit of Ariel infused in her?
A little bit. I think we have kind of a similar sense of humor, but that's probably it. I mean, she's more rebellious than I am, and at 17, she's a lot more sure of who she is than I was. So there's more differences than similarities, I think, but, it was fun to make her.
So was it harder for you to play somebody that's a little bit different from you, character-wise? Because sometimes actors struggle when they try to play somebody that's a little out of their comfort zone. How was that for you?
I think I find it a little easier, actually, because sometimes if I'm too similar to myself, I think sometimes you can get a bit lazy, or you just stop trying as hard or putting much effort in. You just, kind of let it happen, which is nothing wrong with that for some characters. But, I think I found it a little bit easier, her being nothing or very little like me. Yeah.
Now, Ray, back to you. In the teaser, we see a brief shot of Kelly locking lips with Pablo. Now, we know that Kelly comes to terms with her feelings for him, and you've always carried the torch for her. Does this alliance seem like a good foundation for a spin-off? Is that even possible?
You mean Pablo and Kelly
And the rest of whomever
taking the Ghost Beaters
and running with it,
taking the
yes.
Ghost Beaters on the road? Well, let me tell you something. The Jefe is not going to be around forever, and he certainly is not going to want us wheeling him around in a wheelchair. So at some point, I'm not saying it's right now, and I'm not saying that I'm trying to take his place, but he's going to need somebody to follow in his footsteps. And I think that we are definitely the right candidates and that we have definitely trained long enough to hold our own, I would absolutely feel comfortable and protected and safe in the arms of Kelly Maxwell.
Wouldn't we all?
Yeah. See, even she feels it. I think we definitely will take the Ghost Beaters on the road if we have to. And you never know. Season 3. You don't know who's going this season. We may have to.
Well, Ariel, this is exciting for you. Now, I know that you're in pre-production for a short film called War Brides.
Oh yeah.
And you star as Hedwig, and you're also writing and producing, okay? What has that experience been like for you, and how did it come about?
It's been a long one. It's more of a concept short film to make it something bigger. We're still figuring out what format we want it to be and whether we want it to be a feature film or we want it to be a mini-series. But basically, I came across a play written long ago by a female writer, and I was doing a monologue from it. It's a very short one. And fell in love with this play, so some friends and I decided that we were going to start adapting it and growing it into something bigger, and getting it the recognition it deserves, because it's an incredible story. So yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Ariel. I wish you the
thank you.
best of luck with that. Ray, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And I appreciated talking with you guys. Thank you so
No,
much.
and
Thank
we
you
know
so
you've been
much.
you've been rallying for us since the beginning and really taking to social media with everything. So I've never had the chance in person to tell you. Thank you so much. We need more people like you doing it. So thank you so much. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Ray. That's very sweet of you.
Hi, I'm Ariel Carver O'Neill.
I'm Ray Santiago. We're from Ash vs. Evil Dead, and you're watching That's My Entertainment.
What's yours?